remarkable life.
December 1936, a moment that forever shaped a young girl's life. After ruling less than a year, King Edward VIII abdicated the throne to his brother.
A new reign began in Britain as the Duke of York was crowned King George VI.
Making King George's eldest daughter, then Princess Elizabeth, known as Lilibet to family, next in line to the throne. 10 years later, marked a marriage. The couple would go on to have 4 children. In 1953, Queen Elizabeth II was crowned, the first to be broadcast live on television.
A story of a queen who wrote 5 pages in the story of the year.
The Queen kept a busy schedule of diplomatic duties, traveling across the globe more widely than any other monarch before her, meeting with just about every U.S. president since being crowned. With no political power, the Queen wielded the influence of a figurehead. In her private life, things weren't always easy. Her 40th anniversary on the throne marred by separation, divorce, and estrangement in her children's marriages, and a fire at Windsor Castle.
It just turned out to be an annus horribilis.
Then in 1997, the death of the People's Princess. Through it all, Prince Philip was, in the Queen's words, the strength and stay of her reign. He died in 2021 before his 100th birthday after more than 70 years of marriage.
Just been one of the great royal romances, I think, of history.
In London, I'm Riley Carlson.
Here's a look at the current family members. She had 4 children: Edward, Andrew, Anne, and Charles. 8 grandchildren: William, Harry, Peter, Zara, Eugenie, Louise, James, and Viscount. And 12 great-grandchildren: Mia, Lena, Lucas, George, Charlotte, Louis, Savannah, Isla, Archie, Lily, August, and Sienna. Her son Charles will be the King of England. Charles is 73, making him the oldest person to ever ascend to the throne. Now, the Queen appointed a new prime minister just 2 days ago. Liz Truss was named to that role. And there you see
that was
the
2
last
days
known
ago.
picture of Queen Elizabeth.
Yeah.
Truss has her work cut out for her as England faces a deepening
I
cost of
wondered if
living
she had a
crisis,
stroke or
issues with
something.
health care, and back-to-back labor strikes. She first plans to address the skyrocketing cost of energy, and this could end up forcing businesses to close and families to choose between putting food on the table and keeping their homes warm this winter. NBC Nightly News tonight at 6:30 continues our coverage with Lester Holt. On MSNBC today, royal contributors weighed in on what this means for the world.
Some 90% of Britons have only known in their lifetimes this monarch, and so it'll be quite a traumatic experience, I think, for Britons to have to look at the future.
And of course, throughout the evening, we'll continue our coverage of Queen Elizabeth's death, so keep it right here on Local 3 News. And if you're concerned about